Okay, Mayor Skelly, it appears as though the meeting has started and we are ready whenever you are, sir.
Welcome, everyone. Let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Kathy, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Skelly,
Here.
Councilor Dillaball,
Here.
Councilor Fisher,
Here.
Councilor Kennedy,
Here.
Councilor Powers,
Here.
Councilor Reich,
Here.
Councilor Scamperly,
Here.
quorum present.
Thank you. We have an executive session. At this time, we do have a need for executive session to discuss the employment history of a particular person or persons, and I will make a motion that we adjourn to executive session.
Awesome.
Kathy, will you please call the roll?
No discussion?
Mayor Skelly,
Oh, would you like it to? Yes, go ahead.
I'm curious to know how we can hold an executive session in this format. In light of the format in which we're doing it, executive sessions are to be held in confidence, and any information that would come out of it could be chargeable offense. And we're all in our own dwellings here, and I'm not pointing out to anybody in specific, but I'm curious to know how this can be done and done in a format that's secure.
Thank you, Councilor Powers. The staff has that taken care of. Anything else? Anyone? Kathy, will you please call the roll?
Mayor Skelly,
Yes.
Councilor Dillaball,
Yes.
Councilor Fisher,
Yes.
Councilor Kennedy,
No.
Councilor Powers,
No.
Councilor Reich,
Yes.
Councilor Scamperly,
No.
approved. So, Your Honor, if I may, at this time, we are going to activate the platform for council to move to executive session. The webinar will stay open for the public. Public should just stay with us as though we were still in council chambers under normal circumstances where we could all be present.
Okay, I'll see you all in executive session.
Thank you, Kathy.
Kathy, I'm going to have to hang up my phone, use my phone for the executive session, and then log back in for my volume.
Absolutely. That won't be a problem at all, sir.
Okay,
Kathy,
thank you.
I'm sorry, how are we doing this for executive session? I thought you were just deactivating the public and we were going from here. Am I wrong?
Is that Councilor Powers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No, sir. An email went out this morning with the instructions. It is a call-in. I will send you, I will call you.
Right. Yes. I my bad. All right. I got it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please enter your access code.
Hello? Hello? Why am I muted? Not muted. What's wrong?
Aye.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's see. Just gonna need to verify that everyone has returned. Counselor Dilaba, just so you are aware, you are self-muted. Counselor
Yep.
Fisher, the same for you, just so you know.
Yep.
No.
Thank you.
Let the record reflect the council has returned from executive sessions and all members are present still.
Mayor, may I interrupt you? We're just waiting for Counselor Scamperly to reestablish his audio, if that's okay.
Correct, okay.
Just a couple moments. I'll let you know the minute I know. Counselor Scamperly, we can see you here, but we do not show that you have your audio. I just sent you a new PIN number. There you go. Here's Counselor Scamperly. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, Mayor, everyone is present, and I can see them whenever you're ready, sir.
Okay. Our only item for business is a resolution to put the city manager on paid administrative leave. It is bill number 41, and I will introduce it. Resolution to put city manager on paid administrative leave. Whereas this city council has expressed its concerns over the city's financial health and it faces projected losses of sales tax and real property tax revenue, as well as spending cuts, as well as pending state cuts to municipal aid. And whereas this city council has clearly stated its directions to the city manager to make the necessary adjustments to the city budget to compensate for this loss of revenue, and whereas the city manager has failed to implement the necessary budget adjustments requested by the city council and has otherwise obstructed its plans to improve the city's financial health, and whereas the city manager serves at the pleasure of the council, now and therefore be it resolved that the city manager, Sarah Purdy, is hereby immediately placed on administrative leave with full pay and benefits through June 26, 2020, her stated retirement date. I so move.
I'll second it.
Discussion, please.
Yeah. I'd like to actually discuss the resolution in its form. Bullet number 2, or paragraph number 2. Excuse me 1 minute. Whereas the city council has clearly stated its directions to the city manager to make the necessary adjustments to the city budget to compensate for the loss of revenue. What hasn't she done? The resolution called for action on May 15th. It's May 15th.
This is May 14th.
Today's the 14th. I apologize. You're right. Thank you, Dan. But the resolution called for it on the 15th. Civil service law and many other laws that are in place for employment, you can't allow anybody without proper notice, especially in a furlough action or anything of that nature. I'm curious to know what wasn't done at the recommendation of the council in the last resolution. May 15th was the cutoff date. We have to keep certain employees on payroll through civil service law and through law until the end of the month. The recommendations, much that I was opposed to, were actually done and set forth properly and legally. So I'm curious to know how number 2 hasn't been implemented. Number 3, whereas the city manager has failed to implement the necessary budget adjustments requested by this council and otherwise obstructed its plans to approve. She's done what she asked legally. Your resolution, which we question, I question in legal form. I'm curious to know what this is. I see this simply as a clear retaliatory action, and the fact that many city employees have filed complaints regarding some of the recent actions. This resolution doesn't pass the smell test because much of what was recommended by the council, the city manager did implement in meetings on Tuesday with staff. Again, this doesn't pass the smell test. I find it hard to believe that it was written by an attorney. I sent out an email to this whole council 3 days ago asking to have an attorney present. I got a response from 3 councilors. I don't know why an attorney isn't here for it to begin with. And more importantly, this is only going to continue. Any negating of any budget cuts that you have are going to cost this city in lawsuits. I'm opposed to this resolution in its form, and I ask to have my questions answered as to what wasn't accomplished per this resolution.
Thank you,
By the city
Councilor Powers.
manager. Request of the resolution
else?
passed by the 4 of you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
I'd like to see Councilor Powers' questions answered. And I also agree this is nothing more than retaliation. And I think that the public deserves an explanation and have these questions answered. What is it that she hasn't done by the deadline, which hasn't even arrived yet? Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, can I jump in on that one? She indicated that there was no legal authority as far as the resolution that has come to be nothing but question. And the attorney, and she basically said she wasn't going to do it. She was going to just negotiate with the unions. In my eye, that means you're not going to do it. But and as far as the retaliation goes, let's be crystal clear here. On May 13th, Dan, Nicole, and Mr. Powers, each one of you clearly state this is retaliation because of Monday night. Well, this resolution is not retaliatory at all. This resolution was received on May 11th at 8:10 in the morning for action at a regular scheduled meeting on May 11th. Okay, it had nothing to do with Monday night. Monday night, this resolution would have been offered. Okay, but we couldn't go forward for whatever reasons, which I don't believe we should have gone through. But and to be clear, also, I personally felt at the first council meeting in January 6th of 2020, the manager should have been let go. I have tried to be open-minded and fair in the past months, and it's more evident that the manager and the majority of council's directions and wishes are far, far apart. And also the email that the manager received from our law firm on May 8th at 11:39 a.m. clearly states and shows the city manager's deceptiveness by not releasing it to council. Instead, the manager did a follow-up with the media on Saturday and stated nothing of the information that contained in that memo regarding that it was not illegal and it was not a violation of the charter. And for these reasons and what's been going on, I support the resolution.
Thank you, Councilor Fisher. Anyone else?
I personally, I feel I've worked with Sarah and for quite a while now, and I disagree with this. I think that Sarah's characteristic, I think she exhibits what we need in this city. I don't see what you see clearly, but it's been quite clear to us. It's going to be 4-3. You're going to continue to push this agenda forward. But whether we feel this is retaliation or we feel that this has been retaliation from things that happened. Can you please not interrupt me? Prior to your time even taking office, you're going to do what you want. So continue on to vote your 4-3, and we will all get up tomorrow and start a new day.
Thank you, Counselor Kennedy. Is anyone else wish to speak?
Yeah, I like to concur with what Steve had to say. We were going to let her go earlier. We decided to sit down and see if she can work with us. I think she's hurting more than helping, so I believe she should be gone.
Thank you, Counselor Adobo. Anyone else?
I suppose I just have the questions that stand. The resolution in its form, and she enacted legally what she could under the guidelines of employment for civil service employees and department heads. I don't understand what the issue is here. She followed your direction. She followed it legally.
Thank you, Counselor Powers. Thank you.
Thank you.
I agree with Counselor Fisher's statement, and so is there anyone else? If discussion's done, I'll ask Kathy to call the roll, please.
Mayor Skelly,
Yes.
Councilor Dillabaugh,
Yes.
Councilor Fisher,
Yes.
Councilor Kennedy,
No.
Councilor Powers,
No.
Councilor Reese,
Yes.
Councilor Scamperly,
No.
approved.
At this time, I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?
I'll second it.
Aye.
Okay. Yeah.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.